Alright, I am back. Alright. Let's continue on. Let's get some Tauren reputation. I think Pop-Tarts should sponsor me. I've been coming up with some good Pop-Tarts ideas. Not gonna lie, I think they're quite good ideas. I just came up with another one. I think it was yesterday, maybe the day before, I was telling you guys about how I thought it'd be a really good idea if Pop-Tarts came out with a coffee-flavored Pop-Tart that also had caffeine in it. I would definitely, well, if it tasted good, which I'm assuming it would. I don't know if I've had a Pop-Tart that I didn't like. But I would probably be buying a lot of those if they ended up making them. To the best of my knowledge, I don't think they have one or had one. I remember hearing about one. That doesn't mean that they didn't or don't. But that was one idea. Another idea, the one I just came up with, was what if they had Pop-Tarts, but in the same, like, I think you can get variety packs, right? Of, at least I thought they had variety packs where you can get a box of Pop-Tarts, maybe it has like a strawberry one, but also like a blueberry one in the box. But in the package itself is just like, I'm assuming, for those that have had Pop-Tarts, you get a package of Pop-Tarts and there's two actual, like pastries in there. But they're the same flavor, two blueberry ones or two strawberry ones or two, what is it, cinnamon brown sugar, you know what I mean? Two of the same flavor. Now, what if they came out with Pop-Tarts? They call it Pop-Tarts Swap Tarts. So in the package, there's two different flavors. You swap one out of the same flavor to a different flavor. So you have like one that's blueberry and one strawberry, or like maybe just one that's like completely different, You got one that's like s'mores and one that's cinnamon brown sugar. Pop-Tarts Swap Tarts. I think that is a good idea. That's what I mean. Pop-Tarts should sponsor me. And I'd make a good person to sponsor if they end up doing that idea, because my my Twitch name is Swapper. Swapper. And they got Pop-Tart Swap Tarts. Telling you. Got some good ideas for Pop-Tarts here. Now, if only there was somebody that was actually, in a position at the Pop-Tarts brand to do something about these ideas. Who knows? Maybe there is. Maybe tomorrow we'll go to the store and we'll see coffee-flavored Pop-Tarts with caffeine, or Swap Tarts. And then you guys that are watching now would know that the idea was from here. From me. Let's try and get past these gray quests that don't give me... Well, the quests themselves might give me experience. We'll have to pay attention, but these mobs don't. try and get past these as soon as possible. That way I actually start getting experience again. Because I would like to make it to level 10 today.
Not ready yet.
Not ready yet.
It's too far away.
Oh, well, first it's not ready, now it's too far away. Make up your mind. Make up your mind, Swaptimus. Jeez, Swaptimus with the big crits. Swaptimus is only level 8 and he's already doing more damage than my unarmed rogue who's, what, 23 levels above him? Yeah, just his normal hits on a leveled 1 mob are almost as much as my unarmed rogue's punches. I think my unarmed rogue was hitting for 20, 21, something like that. And Swaptimus here is hitting for 18, 19. Alright, we need one more Plane Strider meat. Not from that one. Actually, we gotta go down to the well first as well. We gotta go to the well as well. All's well that ends well. Gotta go to the well as well. I want to learn some Shakespeare. That way I can just be playing the game and just randomly start quoting some Shakespeare out of the blue. Just killing something, start quoting some Shakespeare as I kill it. Just maybe not even have anything to do with a fight. Like, you know, there's Shakespeare that has to do with battles and whatnot, and that might be actually suitable for if I'm in a fight situation, but not even necessarily have to be something that's relevant. Just quoting random Shakespeare from a different play or whatever. Completely irrelevant. I think that would be fun. I don't have any Shakespeare books though. I suppose it's old enough I can just look it up, but I like to have actual physical books. Great Mother Hawkwind.
How may I aid you?
A humble task. You traveled all this way just to help an old woman? My, aren't you a keeper? Rewards, 17 copper.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
I have traveled many paths through life, and these old legs lack the vigor they once had. I can still perform my duties to the tribe. Sometimes it just takes an old woman a little longer to do the task. But you look like an eager warrior. Let's put some of that youthful vitality to the test. Take a water pitcher from the well and bring it to my son, the chief, in Camp Narache. Remember that even the most humble task can gain the recognition of elders. Quest objectives: take a water pitcher from the water well. Return the pitcher to Chief Hawkwind in Camp Narache, which is northwest from the water well. And we'll get 40 copper.
Farewell.
Very well. Farewell. Very well. I will take water from the well as well. Great Mother Hawkwind gestures to the pitcher of water sitting on the edge of the well. Water pitcher. Water pitcher. Got water from the water well. We must kill one of these Plane Striders as well. As we say farewell to the chief's mother at the well. Now let's see, we'll see if we get any experience. This is a gray quest. I thought the gray quests still give you experience, but less. As opposed to like the mobs. When you kill them that are the gray ones, the gray mobs. If you kill them, they don't give you any experience. Grull Hawkwind.
Greetings.
The hunt begins on low level.
Be careful.
Providing meat and feathers for the tribe is the first step in proving yourself as a hunter before the chief. But I'm not a hunter, I'm a warrior. Acquired items, 7 planestrider meat, 7 planestrider feathers.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. The Tauren of Narache, thank you, Swaptimus. You show much promise. Swaptimus shows much promise. Nomadic belt. Painted chain gloves. With the gloves, they're not an upgrade, but I think they will sell for more. Painted chain gloves, male 42 armor.
Farewell.
Did we get experience? Ooh, we did. 140 experience. Alright. Gray quests give experience. Good to know. I wonder if it's less than if I was to do it at level, though. I'm assuming it is. I don't know if that's the same for any quest, really. Like, are green quests giving you less experiences than if it was yellow? The hunt continues.
Be careful.
A Tauren skilled in the ways of the hunt knows that his prey is not for mere trophy. The beasts of the plains provide us with a means of survival. You will make quite an impression on the elders if you can bring back some highly valued mountain cougar pelts. You can find the beast lurking in the hills to the south. Our children need clothing and our tents need mending. Quest objectives. Grull Hawkwind in Camp Narache wants you to bring him 10 mountain cougar pelts. Painted chain belts or nomadic bracers. This one actually is an upgrade. Nice.
Ancestors watch over you.
I haven't seen any other trolls here yet. Okay, we got one more quest to turn in. We did see a dead troll on the way here, on the road. Those that weren't around for that. That was a bit ominous. We were just talking about how, you know, we're running through the barrens and there's mobs around us everywhere that are like level 16s, and hopefully we don't aggro them and die. And then all of a sudden we see in the distance there's a dead body on the road. We get closer, and what is it a body of? It is the body of not only a troll, but a low-level troll. It looks around my level. It's a corpse laying on the ground in the middle of the road. But then it occurred to me, well, maybe we shouldn't be standing next to this corpse. Because whatever killed it might kill me, so I got the heck out of there. And now we lived. The quest in Mulgore. Okay, question mark. Let's turn this one in. Chief Hawkwind.
How?
A humble task. You look as though you have returned from the plains. Do you have any word from Great Mother Hawkwind? Acquired items, water pitcher.
Walk with the Earth Mother.
You carried this pitcher back at the Great Mother's bidding, I see. Your willingness to help others and provide for the Tauren of Camp Narache leads me to believe you would make the tribe proud in Thunder Bluff someday. In rewards, 40 copper.
Go in peace.
How much reputation I get for that? Your Thunder Bluff reputation has increased by 100. Now I wonder if it would be more if I got here at level 1. I didn't want to get here, I didn't want to try getting here too soon of a level, too early on, because, you know, like I was saying, those mobs that we were seeing in the Barrens were getting quite up there in level. I mean, we did even see some as we approached Camp Tarajo that were question mark level to me. So I didn't want to get here. Quite certain I would have pulled those things. Or even like the level 16 hyenas I saw that were fairly close to road at level 1. But we got 100 reputation for that quest. And 250 experience. Rights of the Earth Mother. Your willingness to perform a humble task for the Tauren of Narache and your eagerness to learn are noble traits. Swaptimus, I believe one day you will be heralded in Thunderbluff as a warrior of greatness. Before that, you must embark on the rites of the Earth Mother, of which there are 3. The first test is the Rite of Strength. Travel to Seer Grey Tongue and tell him Chief Hawkwind has sent you. You will find the Seer's abode directly to the south of Camp Narache, tucked away in the hills. Quest objectives: travel to Seer Grey Tongue, who lives in the hills directly south of Camp Narache.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
Any troll brethren to be seen in these plains of green? Okay, so what we need to do, we need to kill... Actually, wait, let's go back and sell stuff. And I want to see if that vendor has a quest for me. Since I am a higher level. Since I'm such a high level. Can't see some of these quests. Because I'm such a high level and all. You know, we're practically 60 at this point. Bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 da-dum dum dum. Any quest? Connie Soft Breeze, General Goods.
Hail.
No quest. Leg meat. Boots, leather. Bracers, mail. Same armor. I thought something I got was better. Or maybe that's the quest reward I still need to do. Oh wait, no, is it these? No, those are worse. Yeah, it must be a quest reward I still have to do. So let me just change bracers. Let me just get rid of all this. Okay.
Go in peace.
I wonder if somebody's gonna come into chat asking if, oh, I see you only have 9 really sticky glue remaining. Did you have to use one of those really sticky glue to avoid getting killed by a question mark level mob on your way through the Barrens to Mulgar from Durotar? And then I'm gonna have to say, yeah, that's definitely what happened. Yeah, no, but no, what I'll actually have to say is, no, I used it on, what, a level 1 or a level 2 Plane Strider here. Because I accidentally hit the wrong button. Well, I hit the right button, but I moved my really sticky glue over to where my battle shout was. And I thought I was going to hit battle shout, because that's where my battle shout usually is. But I moved the really sticky glue over there because it's easier to hit. So if I did get attacked in the Barrens on the way to Mulgar from the Durotar, I would be able to react quicker and get out of danger quicker and hopefully not die. But when I got here, to the safety of Mulgar, Red Cloud Mesa, I forgot to move it back to where it was, and I accidentally hit it when I meant to use Battle Shout. So, that is why we were missing one really sticky glue. Watch that really sticky glue be the difference between life and death later on. That would be hilarious. Seer Grey Tongue.
What brings you here?
I wonder, can you use the really sticky glue against, like, dungeon bosses? If I had that with me at the time when I was in, Wailing Caverns on the Undead Priest, maybe I would have lived. Or maybe could even save my group, who knows. But there was 4 other people in the party, and if they had it, I mean, they could have used it as well. Albeit I would have to actually have considered that in the moment. There was a lot of things I could have done in the moment that I didn't do that probably could have helped matters. Saved most likely my character's life. I don't know about other characters, but I know there's a good amount of stuff I could have done once things kind of started falling apart in Wailing Caverns I could have done to save my own life, but I didn't do. Because I just didn't think of it at the moment. Unfortunately. So even if I did have really sticky glue at that time, maybe, who knows, I might have not even used it. Rites of the Earth Mother. Chief Hawkwind sent you. Embarking on the rites of the Earth Mother is no small task.
Walk with the earth.
Ooh, we got a buff. Rite of Strength. The rites of the Earth Mother are the steps a young Tauren needs to gain respect in Thunderbluff. First, you must pass the Rite of Strength. In this test, you must prove your bravery by slaying enemies of the tribe. Bristlebacks of Bramble Blade Ravine to the east are encroaching on our tribal lands. They ambush our hunting parties and steal from the village by dark. Show your valor by slaying these villains and return to the chief in Camp Narache with their belts as proof of your deeds. Quest objectives: kill Bristlebacks in Brambleblade Ravine and bring 12 Bristleback belts. My god, is this a tongue twister? Kill Bristlebacks in Brambleblade Ravine and bring 12 Bristleback belts to Chief Hawkwind in Camp Narache. And then after, take the Buckleberry Ferry. Ooh, we get a bunch of rewards. Well, I only get one, but we get to choose it from a bunch of them. Choose one of these. Okay. What do we get? We get a whittling knife. Wonder if I should use a knife in a shield. That could be interesting. Not necessarily a sword and board, but a dagger and board. Or we get an axe. These are the 2 we can use. This actually is 0.1 DPS upgrade. I still need trained maces, still need to train stabs and axes. I got a lot I need to train as a warrior. I don't know if there would be any benefit of using a dagger over, like, an axe or a sword or a mace. And a sword and board with the kind of the playstyle I'm going to be doing.
We shall meet again.
Bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum bum bum. Alright, gotta kill these cougars. They don't give me experience either. Unfortunate. Wizard buff. Mark of the Wild. Increase armor by 25. Very nice. Kill you. Berserking. Unnecessary, but we'll do it anyway. Trying to get into the habit of using berserking as often as I can when it's off cooldown. Hopefully those bristlebacks give me experience. I'm assuming those quest is level 4, right? Yeah, so I think level 4s give me experience. These guys are what, level 5 levels below me? It must be dependent on level, because I could have sworn I was fighting things that were 6, if not 7 levels below my rogue at times, and they still gave me experience. They were still green. But now I'm fighting things that were 5 levels below me, and they don't give me experience. It's got to be dependent on level. Luckily we're killing these things quite quickly, so we should be able to get past these gray mobs fairly soon. maybe at level 10, we'll head on over to Thunderbluff and get a prairie dog whistle. Actually, I don't know if I'll be able to afford it. I think they're actually decently expensive, like maybe 50 silver. But I'm definitely going to get a prairie dog for this character. That's what I was saying when I had the undead priest still, that the next horde character, if the undead priest died, at the time I didn't realize that the priest would die that soon, but if the priest died, the next horde character would have a prairie dog as a companion. The undead priest had a cockroach. I want to have just like just one companion for each character. Necessarily don't have to have one, but if I do have one, just one. There we go. Easy as that. All 10 of those. I'll have to take a look at the Kodos when we get to Bloodhoof Village. See which Kodo I want to get. Actually, wait, I don't think I'm going to be... Yeah, I think you actually have to be... You don't really get exalted till around 60, if I remember correctly. That's why I'm doing these early quests, so that I can get to exalted as soon as possible. But I don't think I'm going to be having enough reputation by the time we get to 40 for the regular mounts, non-epic ones. But we can take a look still. Maybe we'll... I don't know if they have the epic ones. Show those as well at Camp or Bloodhoof Village, but this is all considering the fact that I actually make it to 60. Wait, don't I have to kill these boars at some point? I think I want to turn this in first, right? Then kill the... I think the next part has me kill boars, because then I kill the boars and then I go over there. So I do everything all at once while I'm over here. I think that's what I do. I think... What level are these boars? 4. Okay, those are green. So I finally start getting some experience from those. Yeah, so 4 levels gives me experience. 5 levels below me doesn't. Hey, Matt. How's it going, Matt? How's Japan? I didn't expect to see you in the stream. Figured the time difference would be pretty crazy. Stream so early, dang. Oh wait, in Japan. Yeah, what time is it there? Isn't there like a 13-hour difference or something? It's gotta be like 6 past 6 a.m., right? 6:30, 6:23 a.m., somewhere around there. If I'm thinking of the time difference right. I could be completely wrong with that. For some reason I thought it was like 13 hours. Alright, let's turn this in. Grull Hawkwind.
What brings you here?
The hunt continues. Low level.
Go in peace.
Bum 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 bum. If you can provide pelts for the tribe, I will pass word along to my father, Chief Hawkwind, of your generous deeds. Acquired items, 10 mountain cougar pelts.
Ancestors watch over you.
The Torrent of Narache, thank you for these provisions, Swaptimus. With your skill in the ways of the hunt, you will surely be revered in Thunderbluff someday. That's kind of funny. I'm trying to get to Exalted, but he's saying I'm going to be revered. Well, I think revered is right before exalted, right? So we gotta get to revered to get to exalted. You will surely be revered in Thunderbluff someday. Rewards, nomadic bracers, painted chain belts. I think this is the one that was the upgrade, right? 24 armor compared to 38, yeah. Painted chain belt, mail waist, 38 armor. Let's grab that. Nice upgrade.
Farewell.
Alright, here we go. Now we kill the boars. My bank card got declined and my phone wouldn't work at immigration. Jeez. Well, that's definitely not a great start. Hopefully, your trip is getting better after that kind of stuff ended up happening. Hopefully it gets better from there. But yeah, that's unfortunate. Especially being in a different country, you know, having to deal with that. Hopefully you got that all sorted out now, though, and everything's working fine for you. About to head to a temple. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Have fun. Are you in Tokyo? Are you planning on... I thought you said you were going to Tokyo, right? Are you planning on staying just like in that Tokyo area, or are you going elsewhere in the country as well? I'm in Shinjuku. It's nearby. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with all the different towns and cities and districts and provinces and whatever, like other kinds of areas there are, but I think I've heard of Shinjuku. Nice. Well, have fun. Thanks for stopping by. The Battle Boars. The Battle Boars of Brambleblade Ravine to the east are encroaching on our tribal hunting grounds. They are trained to be malicious by the bristleback quillboars with whom we are at war. Go and slay the vile creatures and bring back some snouts and flanks so that we can make stew for our young. Are you having much trouble with, is there like a big language barrier? Or is there a decent amount of like stuff that's in English there that you can get by fairly easily? I think when I was like seeing some, videos of people traveling in Japan, there wasn't really too much English around. A lot of the stuff was in Japanese, which makes sense. But, some countries are a bit more English friendly in terms of others, in terms of getting around and reading things and whatnot. I don't know if Japan is that way, or it's kind of a bit more difficult for somebody that only speaks English to kind of get by. Quest objectives: Grohl, Hawkwind, and Camp Narache want you to kill battle boars and bring back 8 battle boar snouts, 8 battle boar flanks. Nomadic vest, I'm guessing there's a leather. Yep. Tough hunk of bread.
Goodbye.
Grab that. Okay, that's what I thought. Now we want to go kill boars, and we'll go kill some bristleback quill boars. Kill the leader. Kill practically everything in this area, I guess. Alright, first we sell crap. Clear out the bag space a bit. Could have sworn this vendor had a quest for me at some point as a Tauren. Maybe it's only a Tauren quest, or maybe I'm thinking of like one of these, maybe I'm thinking one of these trainers gave me a quest at some point. Connie, soft breeze, general goods.
Greetings, traveler.
Have you stopped by one of the, I don't know if you're still here, Matt. Have you stopped by like one of the 7-Elevens isn't Japan like one of the countries that has like one of the most 7-Elevens in the world? Or has one of the countries that has the most 7-Elevens in the world, I guess is a better way to say it. Alright, so this Broken Fang, 18 copper, don't need it. Frayed belts, don't need it. Flimsy chain cloak, 5 armor, don't need it. Oh wait, we did get an upgrade belt though. Make sure I don't sell that. Broken Fang. Alright, yeah, there's the belt. Alright, let's put that on first. And we can sell the old one. Painted chain belt, male 38 armor. Put that up there. Okay, we'll sell the old one. Yeah, I wonder if they... Doesn't Japan have like a lot of different flavors of like Kit Kats that we don't have here in the United States? I thought they had like a ton of different flavors. Flimsy chain belt, that's the old one, sell that. But yeah, I was saying earlier that, well, not Kit Kats, but Pop-Tarts. It'd be cool if Pop-Tarts would sponsor me. I have a lot of good Pop-Tarts ideas.
May the eternal sun shine.
One of my
upon
Pop-Tarts ideas was, I was talking about this the other day in stream. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, but if they had a coffee flavored Pop-Tart that also had caffeine in it, that would be very nice. I would probably end up buying a lot of those. And I'm sure a lot of other people would as well. Because then you got your breakfast, you got your coffee, you got your caffeine, all in one nice, delicious pastry. I think that would be a very good seller. But I'm not exactly a business expert, so what do I know? But I know I would probably buy a lot of them. Heck, I mean, my shake I got here. Well, speaking of shake, I probably should drink some of this. My shake I have here. I've been making shakes fairly often nowadays. But I would have to make a shake, and then, you know, I would have to make coffee. And I have to, depending on which one's first, you know, I drink the coffee and then drink the shake, or drink the shake and then drink the coffee. Well, then I figured out, well, why not just have a shake and a coffee in one? So, usually I have instant coffee, is what I usually have for my coffee. So I just dissolve some instant coffee in the water, you know, just a small amount of, decent amount of water, enough to dissolve it. Eventually I added some soy milk as well, so that, you know, made it more liquidy. But use like my normal shake, you know, like peanut butter, chocolate chips, graham cracker crumbs. That's kind of one of my standard shakes that I do with soy milk. And then, except this time with coffee. That way I just have to drink one thing. I get my shake and my coffee in one. Convenient. Now, if only they did something like that with Pop-Tarts. They have a Pop-Tart that's coffee flavored with caffeine. That'd be amazing. That's what I mean. Pop-Tarts should sponsor me. But going this one step further, with my next idea that I just came up with earlier today, that I think would make another good Pop-Tarts idea, if they had Pop-Tarts, Swap Tarts. So you have like a package of Pop-Tarts, but instead of having the same flavor, because those that are familiar with Pop-Tarts, you know, you have a package, and inside that package is two different pastries. Well, it's the same, it's two pastries that are the same flavor, you know. If you have strawberries, two strawberry pastries. You have blueberries, two blueberries. Now, what if you had a package of Pop-Tarts that had two different flavors? So you swap out one of them for another. So you have one that's like same package of Pop-Tarts, but in that package, you know, that foil, you got a blueberry one and a strawberry one. Or like a s'mores one and a cinnamon brown sugar one. Pop-Tarts, Swap-Tarts. But that's what I mean. They should sponsor me, because then I would make a perfect, like, person to sponsor, because my channel name is Swapper. Now, if only there was somebody at Pop-Tarts that was watching. Alright, but moving on. I don't know, what do you guys think? Are either of those good ideas? Would you guys buy coffee Pop-Tarts with caffeine in them? Or Pop-Tarts, Swap-Tarts? Kodo Rock. Oh, this one's only level 3. This one doesn't even give me XP. Level 3, no XP. For me. But the level 4s do give more. For Swaptimus, the warrior. Alright, Kodo Rock. Hopefully I do get a Kodo at some point with this character. That is kind of the point of why I'm here. And risk running through the Barrens just to do these quests for the heck of it. Trying to get the reputation. So when I do get to 60, I'm closer to being exalted. Now I just actually need to get to 60. Which I've never done before. But we'll figure that out as we go. Small problem. Nothing we can't overcome. Wow, these things are really dropping today. Let's try to stick to just fighting the level 4s, if possible. We do get some experience. I do want to get to level 10 today. That is kind of the goal. Well, part of the goal was to get to Mulgore in one piece, which we accomplished already. As we can see, I am alive, I'm a troll, I'm in Mulgore. But the other goal for today was to get to level 10. At first, my plan was kind of get to level 10 while in Duratar, then be at a better level of safety going through the Barrens. Figured level 10 would be a bit safer than level 8, which is when I came here. But I figured why wait? I wanted to just get to Mulgore and start working on these quests.
I'm out of range.
Plus, if I was level 10 and I came here, I mean, then I would be getting even less experience from these things, these beginning quests. So, I just decided we'll get to level 8, because I started out today as level 7. Figured we'd get to level 8, because I thought I got hamstring at that level, which I did. It'd be one level higher, so a little safer. And then if I did get in trouble, I had a hamstring at my disposal. Plus, I figured I got really sticky glue here. So if I pulled like a, you know, one of those level 16 mobs I found along the way, or like a question mark level mob, I could hopefully use a really sticky glue and get out of danger fast enough. Luckily, I didn't end up pulling anything. Didn't aggro anything along the way in the Barrens. I did, you know, see level 16 mobs, particularly, mainly hyenas, quite close to the road. There were some raptors as well. I don't know if they were level 16. I think I saw some level 14s, maybe some level 15s raptors that were quite close to the road as well. And then as we approached Camp Tarajo, there was like thunder lizards that were question mark level, and hyenas are question mark level, I think, and those dragon hawk things are also question mark level. Luckily, didn't end up pulling any of those though. There's enough distance between me and them where it didn't end up being an issue. Level these guys. Level 3. So I want to get to level 10. Well, just to be level 10, because it's a nice level to get to, but I want to get to level 10 so I can see my talents and start kind of playing a build somewhat. I have a decent idea of what I want to do. Not really the specifics, though. Pop-Tarts, Swap-Tarts. If you guys see either the coffee Pop-Tarts with caffeine in them, or the Pop-Tarts, Swap-Tarts in the store next time you go, I think we can safely assume that the idea came from me in this stream. I think somebody should clip that. Well, that part of me talking about the Pop-Tarts ideas and send it to somebody at that works at Pop-Tarts and has some kind of position where they can make these decisions. I would like to see this idea come to fruition. I'm sure many others would as well. Alright, 6 belts. Well, my inventory's got to be getting quite full again already. It's a good thing I got this handmade leather bag that's not even made from leather. As we saw in, well, not yesterday's stream, because I was playing the unarmed rogue yesterday, but the stream before that, when we did that quest. It's a handmade leather bag that he makes, but he has you go collect canvas scraps to make it with. But canvas is cloth. But whatever, we got a 4-slot bag, we got a 6 small green pouch which dropped for me. I think that was close to Senjin village at that. I don't know if it was those crabs or those Makuras. That's something over there was what dropped that small green pouch. I think I bought this small brown pouch. I'm just waiting for the another small red pouch to drop like it did on my unarmed rogue when he was a lower level. Get those Christmas colored bags back. Alright, we do have the quest to kill this guy, right? Yeah, Chief Sharp Tusk Thornmantle's head. Just gotta clear out. There's a huge amount of quill boars in the way. Suppose I'm gonna kill all of them. Probably not at too much risk of aggroing them, since I'm 5 levels above. Oh, they do give me belts, right? Yeah, so I need 3 more belts. Wow, it's a big crit. It's funny how this guy is already doing practically as much damage as my unarmed rogue. He's only level 8. My unarmed rogue For those that haven't seen those streams, is level 31 now. The throwing weapons do a lot less, though. I think my unarmed rogues throwing weapons do close to my high 30s, low 40s. I think high 30s, maybe mid 30s. But just these melee hits, my rogues punches hit for I want to say like 20 damage. What am I hitting for with these? 15? I was hitting for like 18 or 19 earlier. Must be because these ones are higher level than... I think when I was looking before, it was like those Plane Striders, the level 2 ones or something, so maybe that's why. So it's a little less than the Rogue, but it's quickly catching up. And just the fact that he's 23 levels lower, and the damage is even somewhat comparable, is kind of funny. Well, I should probably use my battle shout. Probably start getting in the habit of doing that. I mean, just playing my priest, the undead priest, before the undead priest was a dead priest, I kept forgetting to use my buffs, and those lasted like, well, 30 minutes for the fortitude and 10 for the inner fire. I would catch myself fighting many times, and I'm like, oh crap, I don't have my fortitude on. Alright, good, I didn't pull the other one. So we'll see how often I fight without my battle shout. I think in one of my previous warriors, I actually went into Fury and got that talent where it increases it by like a whole minute if you put all the points into it. So instead of 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Which, I don't know. Part of me still thinks that's... Part of me thinks that's worth it. It's only 1 minute, but when it's already down to 2 minutes, 1 minute's a lot. Jeez, we're just demolishing these. I'm not used to this kind of damage. Well, this relative amount of damage. Taking away like huge chunks of their health with each hit. With the unarmed rogue, when you watch him just punch, when he has the garrote is being doing damage to the target. You know, decent chunks of health fall away. When you look at their health bars go down. But then when the garrote goes away, and it's just the punches, it's just like little slivers of health fall off the health bar. Whereas with this guy, we're just seeing big chunks of health go away. Ridiculous. Squealer, Thornmantle. I don't think... Wait. Do one of these guys drop a quest? I thought I just had to pick it up. Or do they drop it as well? I should find out. Wait, is that guy a rare? No. No, he's not. But he has a name. Do I need to come back here for another quest? Don't remember having to. We'll kill him first, I guess. Actually, maybe I should have killed the other one first. I don't know if it heals. Berserking. Blocking. Such a satisfying sound. That's part of the reason I'm going to be going sword and board on this guy. Well, I guess I have been sword and boarding so far, but continuing to do so. Well, I suppose even then I'm not really sword and boarding, I'm axe and boarding, but you get the idea.
Inventory is full.
Oh, yep, there's the inventory is full. It's bound to happen sooner or later. Unfortunately, sooner rather than later. Okay, we can get rid of Rushing Spring Water. Actually, we need to do this quick because I think these guys respawn quite quickly. Get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Alright, grab that. Grab... Oh, what did I say? They respawned already. I'm not fast enough for this. Right, I guess I'm not even going to bother looting them after. We already got their loot. But I need that map. What to destroy? I mean, it doesn't really matter at this level, I suppose. All of this stuff doesn't really sell for much. Alright, we'll kill this one first now. Mix it up a bit. Kill the shaman first. No berserking this time, though. We got a healing potion, though, in case things get a little crazy. Alright, now we can get this. What is this, a map? Dirt-stained map. Attack in Camp Narache. Crap, I think I'm gonna have to read this, right? Or does it just give me something? Dirt-stained map. Okay, I can read it later. Dirt-stained map. Find and picked up. Unique. This item begins a quest. I want to read the quests, but if we gotta read this now, we gotta read it quick before the respawns. Yep, there they are. Okay, now I need to make sure I do not hearth. If you guys see me hearthing, you need to stop me. You need to, like, tell me in the chat. No, don't hearth, don't hearth. Because my hearth is set all the way back in Durotar. A lot of the times if I'm playing a Tauren, what I'll do is just hearth back to the Tauren starting area. And turn in the quest then, because that's quicker than running back. But if I do that now, I'll hearth back to Durotar and we have to run all the way back here. Because I forgot to get the Crossroads flight path. I know, I'm a fool. Even more so because I was telling myself, I don't know if I was actually running through the Crossroads or just running, like, approaching the Crossroads, and I was telling myself, alright, we're gonna be right in through the Crossroads, so I might as well get the flight path while I'm here. And, well, what happened? I forgot to get the flight path while I was there. So I can't fly back to Orgrimmar now. Or fly back to Camp Tarajo. I did get the Camp Tarajo flight path, but not the Crossroads one, so I think I need that one to actually get back to Orgrimmar. So we're kind of stuck here. That's fine. This is where we want to be. Because this is where I get Tauren reputation for the Kodo mount eventually. Hopefully, if I make it to level 60. But we will see. Never even made it to 60 before, but if that's what we gotta do to get the Kodo, then so be it. Now, some of you might be wondering why I only have 9 really sticky glue. And if I used one while I was running through the Barrens to stop like a question mark level mob or a 16 level mob from, you know, killing me, getting away, you know, using a really sticky glue and running away. If only that were the case. Well, no. What actually ended up happening was I got through the Barrens just fine without aggroing anything. But I did get to Mulgore, and I accidentally used a really sticky glue on one of these level 1 or level 2 plane striders. Because what I did was I moved the really sticky glue over to where my battle shout is, and usually is, but I moved it over there while I was running through the Barrens because it's easier to press that. And so I could react faster and press that. In case I did aggro something that was about to kill me, you know, a really high level thing relative to my level. But I forgot to move it back to where it was when I did start questing here in Mulgore. So out of habit, I just went to go use Battle Shout, but what I ended up doing was using a really sticky glue. So now what would be funny is if I get into a situation later level where that really sticky glue that I used here ends up saving my life at that point, but I don't have it. And I end up dying because of it. That would be kind of interesting. Grull Hawkwind.
Peace, friend.
The Battle Boars.
Go in peace.
That reminds me of the Killer song. Battleborn. Battleborn. Wait, is that the name of the album as well? Battleborn? Or is that just a song? I can't remember now. It's been a while since I heard it. I quite like the Killers, though. Although it's been a while since I've listened to their music. I'm not sure really what their most recent album is. I think they came out with something. It was quite good. At the I thought it was sometime around 2020. A new album around then. I don't know if they've done anything since then. I haven't really kept up with music in general. I used to listen to music a lot, but I don't know. Lately, these past 2-3 years, something, I just haven't really been listening to much music. I don't know why. Anyway, the battle boars. The aggression of the battle boars is increasing. Have you sent them a clear message and brought back some snouts and flanks yet? Required items, 8 battle boar snout and 8 battle boar flank.
Be careful.
Most excellent. These ingredients will make a fine stew, and the loss of those boars should be a fair lesson to those vile bristlebacks. And rewards, we get both a nomadic vest and a tough hunk of bread. Or tough hunks of bread.
Go in peace.
Hello, Torin. Haven't seen any trolls here yet. I did see a troll on the way, though. That was quite an interesting situation that occurred. I was running through the Barrens, as I had to do to get here. And I think I was talking about, you know, how we were seeing level 16 hyenas and level 14 or 15 raptors on the way, and hopefully we don't aggro something and die. Something along those lines, and off in the distance on the road we see a dead body. And as we approach it, we see what it is. It is a dead troll body. And upon looking further at it, we notice that it's a low-level troll who looks about my level. Just dead on the road. Like, oh crap. Well, let's not stand next to where it died, because whatever killed it might kill me. So then we would have two dead troll bodies on the road right there. And that would make an even more interesting sight for... Imagine if there was a third troll wandering from Duratar to Mulgar. See 2 dead troll bodies on the road. Brave Windfeather.
Peace, friend.
Brave. That's another good song. There you go. It's another good song. We were just talking about Battleborn, the Killers, Brave, Sarah Bareilles. And the album that song is on is an amazing album. Probably one of my favorite albums. One of my favorite albums by one of my favorite artists. Break Sharptusk. Sharptusk will trouble us no more. Once you have brought me proof of his death, it is his head that I seek Swaptimus. We Tauren live for the hunt, and there is no greater hunt than against one that is cunning enough to perhaps hunt us back. If you are successful in this task, young one, you will start to learn what I mean. Required items, Chief Sharptusk Thorn Mantle. Can't see the rest.
We shall meet again.
Justice has been served on this day by your swift action, Swaptimus. Let this deed serve as a warning to all who would threaten our home. You have earned this reward to help you on your sojourn, young warrior. I don't see that word very often, sojourn. Although I think that is the name of not necessarily a new character, but one that was kind of new to me when I started playing Overwatch again. I think Sojourn was their name. when I started playing Overwatch again, I hadn't really played much Overwatch 2. I played a good amount. I played quite a bit of Overwatch 1 back in the day. But then I got back into Overwatch 2 for a bit, and I had to look up, like, or just try out all the different characters and get a feel what they actually did. Because there were so many new ones. Rewards. We get to choose painted chain leggings or nomadic gloves. Let's see. Are these leggings better? 58 armor. 58 armor. Okay, they're the same. Probably sell for more of those. Let's grab those.
Winds be at your back.
Alright. Your Thunder Bluff reputation is increased by 200. Ooh, now we're talking. Alright, what do we got left? Actually, let's sell stuff first. Actually, let's use that quest we got. Dirt Stained Map, Soulbound unique. This item begins a quest. Let's see what it is. Attack on Camp Narache. After carefully evaluating the map, you realize that what you discovered are the plans made by the Bristleback Warchief for an extended siege on Camp Narache. Surely Chief Hawkwind could use this information. Quest objectives: bring the Bristleback attack plans to Chief Hawkwind in Camp Narache. And rewards: ooh, we get a shield. Thick Bark Buckler. The Thick Bark Buckler from the Bristleback Boars. 55 armor. Okay, it's not even an upgrade. One of these days I'll figure out what the block actually means on these shields. 1 unit of block. What does that actually do? I'm not sure. But I'm assuming we want more of it. Alright, grab that.
I can't carry any more.
Darn it. I knew I should have sold stuff first. I didn't realize it was going to actually give me something. I thought it was just going to tell me, hey, go talk to this guy. Connie Soft Breeze, General Goods.
Ah, I have just the thing for you.
Okay, probably sell most of this crap. Bent Large Shield, worse. Splintered Tusk, don't need it. Leather Boots, worse. Painted Chain Leggings, same, but we'll get rid of it. Ragged Leather Vest, worse. 3 Shiny Red Apples, don't need it, not buff food. A Belt of Leather, Squealer's Belt. 13 copper, we'll take that. Vest leather. Gloves. Worse shield. Splintered Tusk. Frayed Pants. Oh, speaking of bands and songs, The Fray, good band. Good band who makes good songs. Frayed Pants, 1 copper. Flimsy Chain Cloak, 7 copper. Ruined Pelts. Quest items. More Ruined Pelts. Tough hunk of bread. Quest reward. Don't need it. Don't need it, but we can eat it. Alright. It's a good amount of space.
Goodbye.
Hopefully enough for this quest. At least it's not like when I was trick-or-treating the other day. I was telling this story on stream the other day as well. When the Halloween event, the first day of it, happened, I logged on and I was like, oh, nice, it's the Halloween event. I was wondering when this started. And I thought I remembered that you could go to like the innkeepers and do some trick-or-treating. And that they gave you some item or buff or something. So I went to go do that. Found the innkeeper. I think I was in South Shore at the time. Went up to the innkeeper and like talked to him and like, oh yeah, there's the trick or treat. So I tried that, and guess what? My inventory was full because silly swapper forgot to check his inventory. But I was like, okay, no big deal. There's a vendor. I'm gonna just go sell stuff to the vendor, make some space. So that's what I did. And then I went back to the innkeeper to try trick-or-treating again, see what they gave me. And the option was no longer there. And then I noticed, oh, I have a debuff. And it said tricked or treated or something like that. And I guess I couldn't trick-or-treat for another hour or so. So I had to wait for another hour or so to figure out what they actually gave me. I think what they eventually did give me was like candy corn. Alright, let's get this quest now that we have inventory space. Dirt stained map. Soulbound unique. This item begins a quest. Okay, attack and Camp Narache. Attack and Camp Narache. After carefully evaluating the map, you realize that you discovered all the discovered are the plans. Quest objectives: bring the Bristol back. Attack plans: keep Chief Cockwind and Camp Narache. And rewards: we get the thick bark buckler. This was an upgrade, right? Oh wait, no, it wasn't. 55 armor, 1 block. Alright, now we got it. Chief Hawkwind. You didn't have to go very far. Chief Hawkwind.
Ah, I've been expecting
Oh, we got a couple
you.
quests to turn in here. Attack and Camp Narache. Let's do that first.
Be careful.
You have a look of concern about you, Swaptimus. What news do you bring? Required items, the bristleback attack plans.
We shall meet again.
This is quite alarming indeed, but with this information we can call on our brethren from Bloodhoof Village to help thwart the attack. You have saved the lives of many Taurens, Swaptimus. And rewards, we get the thick bark buckler, which we're just gonna sell.
Winds be at your back.
Alright, next quest to turn in. That one gave me 100 reputation. I wonder why the reputation is different. I thought I turned in another quest before and it gave me 200 reputation. Interesting. Rite of Strength. Have you completed the Rite of Strength, Swaptimus? I require proof of your valor against the enemy of our tribe, the Bristlebacks. Required items, 12 bristleback belts. 12 bristleback belts from the bristleback boars, whose quest reward gave me a thick bark buckler.
Be careful.
Okay, what should we get? You have passed the first test of the rites of the Earth Mother. The tribe will be proud. And rewards, we get to choose either a mace, a tomahawk, a knife, a cane, or an axe. We can use 2 of them. We can use the tomahawk or the knife. I did think it would be interesting to use a dagger. Dagger and board instead of sword and board. Well, I'm not even using a sword, but I don't know if there's any benefit to using a dagger instead of a sword or an axe or a mace. I mean, it's faster, of course, but what does that actually help me with? Let's go with the axe, stone tomahawk. Stone tomahawk. This is 2.1 speed. 0.1 faster, 2.1 damage per second compared to 2.0, so 0.1 more DPS, same damage. Go with that.
May the eternal sun
And another one.
shine upon thee.
What did that give me? Yeah, so that was reputation of 150. Rites of the Earth Mother. For you to continue with the rites of the Earth Mother, you must pass 2 more tests. It is time for you to broaden your experience, Swaptimus. Travel to Bloodhoof Village and seek out the chief. Bane Bloodhoof, son of Cairn. There you may continue your journey and earn the acceptance of the elders of Thunderbluff. Take this totem to Bane. He will recognize my carvings and help you on your path. Follow the road out of Camp Narache and travel with haste. Do not stray, or you will lose your way. This guy likes rhymes too. Do not stray, or you will lose your way. Quest objectives: take the Totem of Hawkwind to Bane Bloodhoof in Bloodhoof Village. Follow the road out of Camp Narache.
Go in peace.
Go in peace, but not in pieces. So we shall. Alright, I think that's everything here. It's kind of hard to tell, because when I did get here, some of these quest givers didn't have like actual quests above their heads, so I couldn't really tell who had quests for me. Tried to speak to the ones that I thought might have quests, and I did get some quests that way. Hopefully we did all of them. Alright, yeah, we got a new axe, right? Yeah. Stone Tomahawk, 2.1 damage per second. .1 DPS more. And indeed, it does look like it is made of stone. Accurate. Accurate description. Bum-ba-dum, ba-dum-ba-dum. Alright, we got just under 4 bars left to get to level 9, and 20 bars left to get to level 10, and then 50 times 20. What is that? 1,000 bars left. To get to level 60. Is it 1,000? Some of you might know I'm terrible at doing math in my head. Well, 50 times 2 would be 100. Times 10 would be 1,000. That seems like a lot of bars. Well, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Doing math in my head is one of my weaknesses. Of many. Even though somehow I got an electrical engineering degree. Just goes to show, you don't need to be great at doing math in your head to get an electrical engineering degree. Alright, let's grab this quest. Enter Fallow.
Greetings.
A task unfinished. Swaptimus, please, I beg of you. Can you help me? I have not finished my task here on the mesa. I am in the middle of my rite of strength, and my father asked me to deliver these furs to the inn in Bloodhoof. I am far from rested enough to complete both my rite and this task for my father. Would you mind going on for me? The inn is pleasant and a perfect place to rest during your long travels. I'm sure you will agree once you see it. Quest objectives: bring the bundle of furs to innkeeper Koth in Bloodhoof Village. And let's see, rewards, we get bread or water.
May the eternal sun shine upon thee.
And away we go. To go look at some Kodo. I want to take a look and see what Kodo I'm going to get at level 60. Hopefully I'm exalted by then. If I make to level 60. First, I need some coffee.